with Matilda pick. Peachy, are you having some flashbacks?
Oh, definitely some flashbacks. But again, the Khalid going into the side of Team Bombastic side eye, not it is very good for them. You know that the Khalid is the king of 1v1. He gets that early lane clearance. I mean, not an early, but a very fast lane clearance, and he's just going to go up with helping out his team. Now, Edith has to match that energy. Edith has to also clear up the lanes as quickly as possible. Maybe cut the lane. That would be like the best thing to do when you're against a Khalid. But again, you need to be wary of your position. You need to see if the junglers are around those area, and if the junglers are around that area, definitely you're getting ganked.
Man, they went ahead and logged in that Phobius. So we can assume that the Khalid could be flexed onto the Rome position in this aspect, because I am not really sure about Khalid into the gold lane. We'll just have to wait and see what Bombastic Side Eye has under their sleeve. But the Vexana pick was quite understandable and much needed, since you do not want to deal with Vexana into the enemy team with such a dive composition coming in. We do know how scary she can be, but Revenge of the Others, PG, playing around that map control, the Matilda, the Luo E. We are going to see some diversion plays coming in, and the rotation potential that Revenge of Others has here with those guiding wings and with the diversion, it looks very strong. Team Bombastic side, I have to look out for those surprise gangs, otherwise they can fall for the gangs coming in from Revenge of Others right now.
Definitely Yumena, and I have high hopes from Louis because Louis being one of my favorite heroes, and she could act, as you mentioned, that you can actually get a surprise gang anywhere into the map, any single point of the time. You just know that the Louis is missing. She might be behind your back, so you need to watch out for that. And moving ahead, we are on to back again at the ban section. Four of the heroes yet to be banned. Out of the four, one just got banned, and that will be a Ruby. Understandable. Again, you know that the Ruby is a spell vamp queen. She has that sustain. She has a lot of damage as well, and she is just going to hook you anywhere. And if she lands a hook plus a flicker combo, oh, you know that you are going to be dead.
I do quite agree with you, and the Hayabusa band coming in from the side of Bombastic side, I really well banned hero. There is a lot of potential of an assassin being picked onto the side of Revenge of Others, because look at the team composition. You have Matilda, she gives you the sustain with those shields and heals coming in. You have Edith for the front lining, so an assassin could be very well flexed into the jungle position. Here Bombastic side, I could be looking to ban maybe an for the side of Revenge of Others, or maybe a high lows, because he's still open. Team Revenge of Others can still go ahead and pick that onto their team composition, into maybe if the Edit would go into the lane, they could flex the high lows in the EXP position.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Highly possible. Let's just see what they will be banning. And they decided to choke down that jungler. Both the side, they are lacking that jungler role. I am looking. Maybe a Link should get a ban, or maybe another marksman. I want to see that Beatrix coming into the ban, or probably the Nathan. I'm not sure, but oh, there we go. We got the Beatrix ban.
Wow, PG, like that was so on point. Even I was surprised about that, and I was going to come on the point about the alpha ban, because kind of bans that they have right now all counter the assassins really well. And the alpha ban, I think, I am 80% sure that they would be looking to pick maybe a Nolan, and the Ling is still open onto the table. But Bombastic
Oh.
side eye going in with that Ling pick, so strong with their team composition. You have the Khalid, you have a Phobius, which would give Ling, that, oh, why did it disappear from our screen? Was that a misclick happening, Pichi?
Maybe some bug, but let's just see. Oh, it looks like Revenge of the Others have picked up the link this time, and this is really looking very strong. Human of the KDA Riverland heroes coming into the play. This is getting interesting.
And the alpha pick, I told you, PG, they are going to go with the
Yeah.
assassin because, oh, the Claude and the Roger together.
Oh.
Okay, so maybe they are relying onto those frontliners, the front sustain from the Phobius and the Khalid.
Mhm.
But the only issue that I have, Peachy, with the draft coming in from Bombastic Side Eye, well, let me just clear this out. Really strong draft, very well drafted, very solid potential into the jungle and in the middle lane. But if the Khalid gets caught off early on, because we do know that while when he is into the EXP lane, he has that potential to retreat back. But in this case, we are looking for an initiation from him, and that can quite work against him as well if he gets caught in a sticky position, PG.
Oh, I partially agree with you on that fact, but from the side of bombastic side, I would like to just change up only one fact. The Roger pick, quite skeptical. On theory, definitely, as you mentioned, it should be working. It would be working, but I do prefer something like a Bane. When you know that you have a Khalid tank, when you know that the front line is a little kind of a situation where the Khalid might be picked off and might not be picked off, this is quite risky when you pick up a Roger. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, and you gamers, we are into the land of Dom. The first match, the semi-finals between Bombastic Side Eye versus Revenge of Others. Who is going to be the one picking up the trophy for this? Will it be the Revenge of Others getting their revenge, or Bombastic Side Eye giving them the side eye and winning it up?
Well, before I answer that question, I mean, I quite like your idea. Ooh, that was
Okay,
nice
there was
coming in.
mhm, a lot of damage, from Khalid. That is the potential of an early game that you have picked. You know that the Khalid has the damage, and now, Moscow is pushed back to play it safe.
Whoa, 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 super. Oh, looking in a very sticky situation. Look at the burst damage coming in from Louis right there. I mean, this is why you need someone to be tanky enough onto the front line. But wait a minute, Peachy. This looks like a. Oh no, but she will
Oh,
be retreating right there. Good decision. Good decision.
Uh, Yep, that is true. A small skirmish, not much going on. But again, Roger looking for some blood. The guiding lights used up 50% of the HP from Matilda will be chunked down as well. Now, bombastic side they are matching up their energy. They are just trying to play it out very aggressive, as Revenge of Others are. But the damage is lacking. Roger cannot go in very quickly. He has to rely on his items. The power spike coming in would be from the mid game to the late game, so we'll just have to wait it out.
I do agree, and the turtle is yet about to. Oh, the turtle is already spawned, and Khalid maybe is looking to go on to the EXP position. We do know how important it is to play around the EXP. Oh my God, Khalid already poking out the Matilda. I think that could work really well in their favor. The Rogers just should dive in with the turtle right now.
Oh, and Super IMM being picked off by the hands of other roamer, your enemy roamer. Not a good sign right here. The turtle into the hands of Team Revenge, bombastic eyesight. This is definitely a very uncontested turtle. Looks like Ren would be picking it up with the retribution all set. But Ling, on the other hand, he has to counter gank right now. He has to take those creeps from the enemy side, because that he has just lost out those turtle and some gold for the team.
I agree. I mean, Van Skibidi looking to gank this Claude, but I think he knows that he is in trouble. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Did you
wait, oh,
just
look
see
at that.
that?
Roger just missed up the retribution. It looks like he did not pop his retribution, and Ling would be picking up that orange puff. Now Ling got super lucky. He is farming up quite good. Now again, both the junglers, the Roger and the Ling, having that power spike. Oh, but wait a minute, diversion play coming into the play. They are still hidden. The position is unknown. On to the other hand, the Yin and Yang combo doing much damage onto that Claw. Claude pops up his flicker, trying to escape, does not help it. Link picking up that kill, and the skirmish is on. There we go. Khalid gets a kill right there. The Yin Yang combo still doing a lot of damage right into the battle land of Dawn.
I do agree. And look at the burst damage. Oops, we are going into a pause. And the burst damage coming in from Luoi, man, I mean, she is going to be really scary. And that is the kind of potential that Luoi has, The diversion plays along with the early burst. And especially once she is farmed up, she can basically one shot your marksman in like one yin yang combo. And I do agree with your point that you made, earlier on when the game started, that maybe a Bane could be a better pick. I was thinking for a Martyrs because you do have the Louis. He can immune those Yanyans for, a little while. Give Khalid that opening to land his raging sandstorms and then dive in with a decimation that could have worked really well because we did see Roger trying to go in for Louis right there, but he was just pushed back by the reaction coming in from Louis.
That is what I was talking about. If there was a Bane in that situation, and that Bane can actually counter that Ling. And when you put a 1v1 situation between a Roger and a Ling, you know that the Ling would be the one winning it out. And you know that they will be picking it up. And Numi, are you there so far? The draft is on. How are you liking it?
Well, I think she's enjoying the match because it looks quite interesting. The drafts are like really set in stone right now for both the teams, so they will have to make do peachy with what they have. Roger right now, I think he should just focus on getting his itemizations because we do know that after the recent nerfs that he has received, he really does need, those item spikes to show up to get into a team gang, to show up online in a team fight. Meanwhile, Ling, if he keeps focusing the Claude like he did early on, I think that could look good for the side of, team revenge of the others right there. But unfortunately, he dived in too deep there, Peachy. I think he should make sure to be a little bit safer next time.
Definitely, but again, the early game aggression from the side of Revenge of Others, that is quite a lot. Even though they gave away the first blood, I do believe that the aggression, they have that early game potential and they are making use of it. So there is like the one plus point from the side of Team Revenge of Others. Now, coming back to the bombastic side, I pretty good draft other than just those simple adjustments that I've mentioned. Khalid Rom, A plus, definitely Humana.
I do agree. I mean, Khalid has the potential to, match up the rotations in the river that Matilda would be providing to her team. Unfortunately, he would be alone rotating fast like that. The only plus point that Matilda has, I wouldn't say only plus point, but one of the plus point that Matilda has is she can, help a teammate rotate faster. And my other concern would be she does provide those healings. She can help your team to, get out of a sticky position. So all in all, I think I prefer the Matilda over the Khalid in the Rome position. But what?
So that is true. That is true. I do think that they could do it, but again, we are back into the match, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just take a small moment to bring in your friends, so that you can enjoy these games as well. You know that the bombastic side eye as well as Revenge of Others is going to put up a very good show for us. And with that, so far nothing much has gone. A 2-for-2 score coming in from both the side.
Yeah, I mean, they are showing that they deserve to be into the semi-finals. Meanwhile, both the Romans doing an amazing job in zoning the team out. This is going to be the second turtle, and I think Team Revenge of the Others should be prioritizing it because we do know that Ling and Moscow do require that farm. But wait a minute, PJ.
Oh well, Ling in a quite a good position. He is trying to take those turtle, but oh what the hell just happened? Ling was taken out into the hands of Roger. Roger gets the turtle. He is moving forward with the like and bounce. Oh, Matilda looking very low right now. The damage is coming in from the side of Team Bombastic Side Eye, but Roger looking in a very bad position. The Yin and Yang combo would be enough to take down the Roger.
Wow. Despite the turtle going to the side of bombastic side eye, I mean, Louis did a great job with that diversion. She marked down Ren. And I think that was really important for Revenge of the Others because they needed that goal onto their side. And I think Team Bombastic Side Eye should be looking out for these diversion plays because as of now, so far what we have seen, PG, they have been on point first on the bot lane, second between the tier 2 and tier 3 towers. I mean, Ren was not expecting it because he just got caught in surprise right there. And the goal difference yet again, despite the turtle going onto the side of bombastic side eye, Peachy team Revenge of the Others still has that upper hand. I'm just scared about the Moscow spike that is going to come in.
Oh, that is true. That is true. But Kali trying to get a damage onto the Edith. Edith caught in the deadly grab. The Eternal Guard doing a lot of damage, but the Primal Red Form giving up that shield for the Edith. Oh, wait a minute. The skill will be missed from Edith, but Edith surviving out with a sliver of HP. But top lane as well. Ling tries to dive in onto that Claude, unable to do so, but Moscow will be getting that turret.
I mean, Khalid rotated all the way onto the bot. Did not. Oh, did. Oh, one for one tower trade coming in. I mean, quite nice, Peachy. Both the teams are playing it neck to neck as of now. I mean, neither of them want to give out that upper hand. Even the goal difference is not as much. We could be looking at a skirmish coming in, Peachy.
Oh, definitely. Look at the teams gearing up. Four of the four members from each side are still into the mid lane. Now, the turtle is spawned. The last turtle that we are talking about. Roger set his eyes onto the turtle. He's already taken down. But the zoning coming in from Bombastic Ira, that is so quite a lot. But oh, wait a minute. Ling would be the one taking up that turtle with the retribution. He escapes with the Tempest of Blades. Now, this is very big for Team Revenge of Others. They were losing those neutral objectives. Now they are not.
Quite agree. I mean, even the Roger is kind of falling off right now because both Ling and Moscow are starting to farm up. Louis already doing a great job. But what the happened right there?
Oh, that is quite a good skirmish coming in. But again, both the teams are quite aggressive. They're just laying it off. Like we are alive right now. We are all ready for the fight. Fovi is looking into the position. He is dealing damage onto them, trying to get those stacks up for his infernal evil. Unable to do so. Now they are retreating.
They will be retreating. Good decision because they do have the upper hand right now. 2K gold lead. They do not want to give it other. But
Oh, there we go. The Raging Tantrum coming into the possession. He will be taken down into the hands of Louis. But Vexana would be the one taking that kill. The skirmish is on. Three members already down from the side of Bombastic Side. Team Revenge of Others. The damage is on. But oh, wait a minute. I guess a misplay or diversion. Oh, the diversion was up to the top lane. So now Edith would be the one getting those, saving those turrets. But oh, four members already down. What just happened, Humana?
the thing that happened, PJ, is Claude was not present into the team fight. We needed the blazing duet, diving head on onto that Louis. We do know that the yin yang reactions are going to come in, and the amount of burst that she showed right there gave this Moscow so much space to farm up. He looks beefy. He hasn't even died once into those team fights, and after the 10 to 12-minute marks, I think we are going to see. Wait a minute!
No way, another diversion play coming into the land of Dawn, and there we go. You know that the Roger will be taken down. That was a very fantastic map presence that the Louis knew that the Roger would be taking up his purple buff. Now the Lord is up, the level 1 Lord. This means this is a free Lord for them. Into the early game, the zone coming in from Bombastic Side Eye was quite a lot, but now they have stepped up. Revenge of Others are picking up that role, picking up what they were lacking, and they are showing it us to right now.
I do agree. I mean, what is the Roger going to do against a Louis, against a Matilda, and against an Edith? Because if you dive in head on, like I was mentioning into the draft phase, Peachy, the only issue that I have with the Khalid Rome is that he is going to get burst down. Look at the team composition, coming in. Super IMM, he can pull out one of the members even if they get stuck, in that raging sandstorm. That gives you a second chance, and that is what they are struggling with right now. I mean, bombastic side, I should be looking out for a single pick off right here. Maybe the Louis, not maybe, definitely the Louis. They need the shutdown goal, but the Lord is marching down Vichy. We could be looking for a skirmish happening.
Oh, the skirmish definitely is going to happen because Team Revenge of Others, they know that revenge, the Lord being taken down. This means that Team Revenge of Others can push down the other lanes. Now, Moscow, Bakimar, he is farming up quite a lot, you know. There's no one onto the side of Team Bombastic Eye side eye to actually shut down the link. The Louis and the Moscow, the three threats being there onto the battlefield right now to the side of Team Bombastic Side Eye.
I do agree, and if we have noticed, Peachy, Super IM and Etho right here, they are, rotating together. And Baki Mard right now, he has started to, rotate with those mid laners coming in. So even if the Rogers dives in for Moscow right there, the Matilda can easily pull him back, and the Roger can be stuck in a very sticky situation, having to face a 1v3 coming in. But we are seeing the camp coming in, Peachy.
Wait a minute. The Sphere of Destruction definitely connects there, but the Eternal God doing the damage. Three-man knock-up. The Circling Eagle being popped as well. You know, the Ling is looking for blood, but wait a minute. A mega kill into the hands of Matilda, but a Beastie, he was the one to pick up the Khalid, right? That the Roamer gone. That means that the Team Revenge of Others can definitely dive in more. The Yin and Yang combo doing a lot of damage right there. Three members down. This is an easy inhibitor without a lot, which is quite impressive, Yumena.
I am impressed, Peachy. I was about to say I am so very impressed by the gameplay coming in from the side of Revenge of Others. They are using the potential of their team draft to the fullest. They are using that rotation ability that they have. They are using the diversion play quite well, and they did manage to get Moscow farmed up really well. 12 minute, almost 13. The Lord is going to be spawning in less than 10 seconds. Very crucial for both of the teams. If Team Bombastic Side Eye manages to somehow get their hands onto this Lord, they could turn the tables because it can help them get those inhibitors for their side, which is very important. But the Khalid Rome and the Phobius, we do know they are getting burst down by this Loi right here. So their only option is to maybe try to look for an opening onto the back line and either get rid of the Loi or get rid of the Moscow before they fight for any kind of objective.
You know that is true, human. Even I mentioned. Oh, wait a minute, diversion play coming in. That was just to check out the bushes. But now you know that the Khalid is still around the map. But the Lord definitely going into the hands of Team Revenge of Others. You know, coming back to my point, as I mentioned already, if there was a Bane, he could have survived those situation with this help of a second skill. Maybe try to get the deadly cats on them and try to push them away, you know, get a knock up so that they will get a room to breathe, to survive. But that is what they are lacking right now. The aggression coming in from Louis with the diversion plays, and also the Abyss TZ with the earthquake shatter, it is like a cherry on top. It is like the final masala you need in your curry.
I agree. We are looking at the 10k goal difference, but wait a minute, the circling eagle already being used.
Oh, the mid turret, the Lord marching in, the yin and yang combo coming in, but the Phobius jumps in with the infernal evil, unable to do so. He gets pulled down to the death. On the other hand, the yin and yang combo doing a lot of damage, and Vexana being taken down. The minions are inside the turret right now. A triple kill picked up by Link right here. Maybe a maniac coming in, but looks like before that the crystal will be taken down.
Amazing gameplay, Peachy, coming in from Revenge of Others. I think I will have to give it out to Luoi. She was doing a phenomenal job with those diversion plays, along with the kind of damage that she was able to dish out. I mean, Team Bombastic Side Eye did not have an answer for that Luoi, despite having a Roger and a Claude who both have the potential, to dive onto the back line. And despite that, both the marksman and the mage on zero deaths. That's very impressive. And I also have to give it to the Matilda because she was doing an amazing job providing the sustain and the heals for her team. Good job from -1. Good job from Khalid and Bakugo right there, initiating those team fights. But it was at
Mhm.
a point where Team Bombastic side I was already very farmed up, PG. They had the item spike, and Roger was not able to farm up. Let's be honest, despite having those three itemizations, he was getting burst by the Luoi. I
Mhm.
think they kind of did not have an answer to that kind of composition coming in from Revenge of the Others.
That's true. And there is a reason why the Roger was out of the meta, and I think we are definitely seeing into this. Maybe if they could have gone in for some other marks, like a fighter type of jungler, they would have pulled it out. But now Numi, did you see the match? Was Louis on point?
Well, I mean, the match was very, very interesting to watch. And yes, I do feel like, Louis did a great job with her ultimates and with those teleportation ultimates. And, as, Yumena mentioned, I mean, I don't know who was it, but someone mentioned about Roger being nerfed. And I feel like that is a good point because Roger has been nerfed with those cooldowns. And, I feel like Roger was not that good big over here. And though they had the Khalid and Phobius, I feel like the draft for the team Bombastic Side Eye was not really good. But then the draft for the
बोल बोल
Revenge of Others,
देख
it
ले
was really good.
आ
And I
गया
have watched Revenge of
कहाँ
Others
पे
play in the
ये
quarterfinals,
देखना आ
and
गया
they
देखो
did a pretty good job. They ended the match in like two matches, and Revenge of Others, I'm not being biased
ये
right now,
देखो ना
but
होस्ट है
yes, that
होस्ट
is the
लिखा है
truth that Revenge of
वो
Others
लड़की
are
अभी
a
चलाई
really, really good
थोड़ी देर
players.
में ही चला
You
गया
know, they might be the underdogs. Who knows? So, Peachy, like, what do you think? Like, what are your thoughts on the Roger pick?
अरे
As I
झूठ नहीं
mentioned
बोल रहे
already,
थे
the
भाई
Roger, maybe I
थोड़ी
wanted
देर पहले
something else
था
coming
इधर
into the play.
मैं बोल
Maybe a
रहा था
Bane would have fit perfectly. And they would have pulled it off if they have a Bane. But again, let's just see. You know that this is going to be the best of three matches. So the second match, it is going to be a match
अरे
point for
झूठ
Team
नहीं
Revenge of
थोड़ी देर
Others.
पहले आया था
Maybe
भाई
we might
वापस
be seeing a clean sweep, or maybe we will be heading towards game three.
Well, as you mentioned again, PG,
लुल्लू
this
का
is
कसम
a
खा के
best of
बोलता है
three.
हम
And if,
समझा लुल्लू
Team Bombastic Side Eye, if they really want to win, they gotta step up ahead with those, with those drafts, with the execution of draft, which is the main point, and with those rotations and the communication, the synergy, that is what they have to work on. So, Yumena, so what do you think? Like, I have said my point of view. So, what do you think Team Bombastic Side needs to do, in order to step up, in order to win the next match?
देखो देखो
Well,
लड़की देखो
as
तुम्हारा
far as
तो
I
जान
have
है ना
been watching Bombastic Side, I know me. I think they do have the potential.
देखो
We did kind of see, early on into the team fights that they
आज
were
रात को
showing
लुल्लू का तो नींद
that they
आ
have the
जाएगा
potential to take
अच्छा
a
खासा
revenge of others head on. The only problem that came around was in the draft phase. Maybe if they draft it right the next time, maybe start picking counter answers for the heroes coming in from revenge of others this time around, they can do a better job. And if they are not going to go in for the assassins like they banned it the last time, they could go ahead, like
लड़की
PG
बस
said,
कौन
for
है
the
पता
Bane.
है तुझे
Or in
पता
that
है
case, I would really like to see a
लड़की बस
Martis pick
कौन
as
है
well. Because I have noticed
समझा ना
one thing,
लड़की बस
Revenge of
कौन है सब
Others are
पता
playing
है तुझे
around those heavy CC composition, and Martis could
बाकी
be a good
कौन है
answer
सबको पता
against
है
that
तुझे सबको
composition.
पता है
Go in for a late game marksman because Martis can take care of the first 10 minutes of the game, and after that, you just have to snowball around your marksman in the game.
अरे
Well,
मेरा
that is
नेटवर्क क्यों
true. I
चला
mean,
गया रे
you
भाई?
know, Bainbrig would also be really good.
फिर
I
लुल्लो
mean,
तुम्हारा
Roger
हो
is
गया?
not
विनर
just
विनर
it
हो
at
गया क्या?
this in this season, you know. Like if
मेरा
we
आवाज ठीक से आ
see
रहा है क्या?
best of,
थोड़ा
I
बताओ
mean,
जरा।
bombastic side eyes, you know, like
मेरा
lineup,
आवाज
they had
आ
those
रही है
meta
क्या
like
ठीक से?
Khalid,
बताओ
Phobius,
जरा।
Claude, and even
मेरा
Vexana.
नींद
We don't see
छीन के
Vexana
साला
a
मस्त
lot,
गेम
but
खेल
Vexana
रहा
is
है ये
also
लोग।
really, really
कहाँ
good
पे
for
गेम खेल रहा है
clearing the
बे?
lanes. But then this time
मेरे को
they
कहाँ
did
पे
not
ऑनलाइन दिखाई दे
execute
रहा है?
it that well. The
तेरे को
draft
कुछ।
was a bit off,
अच्छा
but
अच्छा
I
हो गया।
mean, bombastic side eye, they
हाँ तेरे
really
को
need to
कहाँ पे
look out
ऑनलाइन
for
दिखाई दे रहा
those
है मेरे
drafts
को
if they
भाई?
need to, if they want to
हमको भी जरा बता
win
भाई
the
कहाँ पे हम
second
ऑनलाइन
match.
रहे।
But anyways,
हम भी
let's not
जरा
talk
देखे
too
कहाँ पे
much. We
ऑनलाइन रहे
will
थे।
be right back after a
मेरे
short
से
break.
ज्यादा तो तू ही
So
ऑनलाइन
stay
रहता है
with
बे।
us while we,
हमको क्यों बोल।
you guys and us, while we witness who will be taking the
हम्म,
victory for the
हम्म,
semifinals one. So stay with us till then, and we will be right back.
Hi guys, I'm so excited to tell you that I just received
ये
my
देखो
cosplay outfit. I
अरे
am so
देख
excited for the Naughty's Cup. Also, just to let you know that the prize
क्या
money for Moba Legends cosplay event is 25,000.
What? 25,000?
Yeah.
Like for real, 25,000?
Yeah.
Guys, I got Rumi's outfit, so now the 25,000 is mine.
Guys, I'm running away. I got my stuff. And don't forget that the Naughty's Cup land prize is $3,000. See you guys. I'm in danger. Okay.
What about 2 lakh plus diamonds?
Yeah, the 2 lakh plus diamonds also.
तेरे को हो जाएगा
Bye.
अरे ये सब गाना बजाते हैं ना कॉपीराइट लग जाता है यार। क्या करे साला। इन लोगों को कुछ नहीं करना आता है। माइक को भी लो है स्ट्रीम के भी लो। मैं माइक को स्लो ही रखता हूँ ना माइक को। और क्या बोले मेरा माइक उतना अच्छा नहीं है ना। हेडफोन का माइक यूज करता हूँ। ये देखो देखो इंस्टाग्राम में आईडी दे रहा है। ले लो चाहिए तो ले लो। अरे ये गाना वाना बजाते हैं ना इसीलिए कॉपीराइट आ जाता है इसीलिए ऑफ कर देते हैं कभी कभी। मेरा भी आवाज़ कम कर देते हैं कॉपीराइट की वजह से। अभी देखो तो साउंड कैसा आ रहा है। बहुत ज़्यादा साउंड आ रहा है क्या? मेरे से भी ज़्यादा साउंड आ रहा है क्या? बताओ ज़रा थोड़ा। लड़की है बावनी। वाह बेटा वाह मौज कर दिया। अच्छा इधर देखो ना, मेरा साउंड ज्यादा आ रहा है या इसका ज्यादा आ रहा है, थोड़ा बताओ जरा। आईडी लेकर क्या हूँ जरा, करो करो। ये लो और एक ठो, ले लो ले लो। अभी ठीक है, चलो सही है। मेरे को भी सुनना सुनना है, रुको जरा मैं सुनता हूँ।
Hello, everyone, and welcome back again to Northeast Cup LAN event online qualifiers powered by Battle.Knights Esports. I am your host Numi again, and on the caster decks will be Peachy and Yumena again.
अभी बताओ कैसा आ
Anyways,
रहा है।
Peachy and Yumena, as
अभी बताओ कैसा
we
आवाज
three
आ रही
and
है,
the
थोड़ा
viewers,
बताओ।
we all witnessed how
नॉर्थ ईस्ट का
Revenge of
सुंदर
Others
लड़की
won
कहाँ
the
है,
first match,
पता नहीं वो कहाँ पे
and
गायब हो
how
गई, पता नहीं।
bombastic side eye, how the
अभी
draft
तक
was a
एक
bit
भी
off.
इसमें नहीं
So
दिखा,
Peachy, so
पता नहीं
what do
कहाँ
you
पे
think,
आएगा या नहीं आएगा, ये
bombastic
पता
side
नहीं।
eye?
अभी
Do you
वो
think,
लड़की तो नहीं
do
आ रहा
you
है।
like, can you take a guess if bombastic side eye made plans before the match started? Because we did have a short break. So Peachy, tell me, not just me, tell me and the viewers, what do you think bombastic side eye needs to do this match?
Some minor fix up, as I mentioned already. We need to see the draft being A+. We need to see that meta heroes coming up, or maybe some comfort
मैं
heroes,
भी तो
because
ढूंढा हूँ,
when
कहाँ
you're
पे
playing
है
a
लड़की
comfort
लोग।
hero, you know that you're going to give up the
देखो
best no
गोरी
matter
लड़की
what.
बोल
So
रहा
maybe
है।
something like that I'm expecting. But other than that, the
अच्छा
draft, the execution was perfect, but
क्या
revenge
बोल
of
रहा है ये
others
ना,
were
पूरी
not letting
अनीशा की तरह
this
लगता है।
team
अनीशा है ना
bombastic
तुम्हारा,
side eye to breathe
अनीशा की तरह
every
लोमड़ी की तरह
single
लगता है।
every after like every 30 seconds, you
एक
know
गोरी
that
जो
the
लड़की है ना,
diversion will be
फुल
up. The diversion play was
अनीशा की जैसा
every
लगता
single
है
where
बस,
Roger was
कभी कभी।
caught off guard. Even the Phobias was caught off guard. You know that they are into the bush, and yet
तेरा आवाज
they are
सुनाई
still
नहीं
going
दे
out
रहा।
into the checking those bush. So that
वाह
I
बेटा
do
वाह।
believe that there's the mistake coming up.
मैं बोल रहा
Well,
था
that
कि ये
is true.
गोरी जो
Bush
लड़की है ना, ये
checking
गोरी लड़की
from
का
the tank, that is
जैसा क्या
really,
बोलते हैं,
really,
अनीशा की जैसा लगता है
vital
मेरे
for
को।
the
अनीशा का
teammates.
मोटा वर्जन,
As
अनीशा तो
if you're
चिकनी है,
losing the team, I mean, if you're losing the match,
ये मोटा
the
वर्जन है।
tanks gotta check in those bushes because,
सभी बर्बाद
enemies will, of course, be camping around the
बस
bush.
मत देना।
Yumena, like, what do you
सभी
think the possible bans are
बर्बादी
going
की
to be
देखने
this
पे
match?
क्या लिखा,
Because, in the first match,
सभी
we did
बर्बादी
witness
देखने पे
how
सुंदर
Luyu
ही होता
Moskov, they
है, बस
played.
बस मत जाना।
So, Yumena, what do you think the possible
वाह
bans
बेटा
are? Do
वाह,
you
हम
think
फंस फंस नहीं
that,
जाते हैं, तुम फंस जाते हो।
bombastic side are going to
रोमियो
do
लोग
some
हो तुम,
respect bans or not?
Well, I think the
प्रो
bans
आदमी प्रो।
last time around were pretty great. Even though the Khalid and the Fovius were open team, Revenge of Others did not want to pick their hands onto those heroes, and we did see that they did that because they had an answer to it. They picked off the Louis and they played around the Matilda and the Moscow. And I think Bombastic Side Eye also had a really strong draft in their side, but the
2.8
only issue
करोड़
was they were not able to capitalize on that sustain and the front line composition that they had. So this time around, maybe if they could tweak some things, or
लड़की
like
के
Pichi
मीठी
mentioned,
मीठी
go ahead with those
स्माइल
comfort
पे
picks, because as long as you do know how
फिसल
to
मत
answer
जाना। ये तो
the
तुम
team
होता
ganks
है ब्रो,
coming in
ये
from
तो तू
Revenge of
होता है,
Others, it
फिसल
should
जाता है तू।
be your
और
team should
तू
be
ही
good to
ऐसा
go.
करता है, तू
So
ही
yeah, I
ऐसा
think
करता है।
that they should either go for the comfort pick or start
तो
answering
लड़की लोगों को
Revenge of
ऐसे
Others in
पूरा
the
मीठी
draft.
मीठी बात बोल के तू
Well,
फंसाता
that
है।
is true. I mean, this is just the second match, so maybe
The
Bombastic
bombastic
Side Eye
eye,
will be able to do a
that eye,
comeback. The
bombastic
Bombastic
eye,
Side Eye fans, please do not go
revenge of
anywhere. Maybe your
others।
team, maybe
अच्छा सुनो
the
ना,
team
अभी
you are
अभी कैसा
supporting
आवाज आ रहा
will
है, थोड़ा
win.
बताओ जरा।
So, anyways, without any further delay, let's move on to the draft. But before even I disappear, let me mention the giveaway winners for today. The first giveaway
अच्छा अच्छा,
winner
ऐसा है
is
सच
going to
में।
be Enzo, and the
शिवानी को, अच्छा
second winner
शिवानी जब
is
रहेगा
going
ना
to
तब
be
बोलना, ठीक है, कि
Yamikaze.
शिवानी
So,
जीती।
you two people, you
ठीक
can
है,
mention what skin you
जब
want
इधर
down on
आएगा,
the live
या
chat,
कहीं पे भी,
and
ठीक
you
है,
will
जब
get that
तुम दोनों
skin.
एक साथ रहोगे
Also,
हम
I
वहीं पे
hope the
जाएंगे
giveaway winner,
और तुम
whoever is
मेरे सामने
organizing,
बोलना
is
शिवानी
putting my
जीती,
name there
तब
because
हम
I have
मानेंगे।
not won a single.
उससे पहले
So,
नहीं,
anyways,
तेरा
I will
इतना
be
झूठ
going out
हमको
now.
सुनना नहीं है।
Peachy and Yumena, you guys can take it
झूठा
away.
आदमी झूठ बोलता है।
Thank you, Nomi, for that wonderful introduction. And we had a very good talk. Oh, with that, the match is on. The draft is coming in. Now, this is a match point for Revenge of Others. They even
वो
they
कोई
know that they
ट्रेनी है
could do
क्या?
it, but we
हाँ,
have
तू तो
bombastic
उसके
side
सामने
eye.
डर
They
जाती है
need to
ना,
step up. They need to get
तू
their
तो उसके
aggression
सामने
on.
बिल्ली बन
Need to
जाता है,
get
बिल्ली।
that game face on, and they have to win this out match because it, the stakes are very high,
उसके सामने तो
Humana.
तू बिल्ली बन जाता है बे, बिल्ली।
Well, I do agree with you, and we are seeing some pretty standard bans, and similar bans,
जंगल का
except for that
शेर।
Matilda. They are going to go ahead and ban that Matilda, quite understandable, because we did
जंगल का
see the
शेर
kind of
मैं
potential that she had and the support that she provided her
अच्छा
team
अच्छा,
in
ऐसा
the
है।
last match as of now. I think both the teams are yet again going to gamble out those EXP picks, which could work in their favor, but I would really not suggest giving out the Khalid
फैनी बैन
for
हुआ,
the
देखो फैनी
EXP. The
फैनी,
Rome, not really
तुम्हारा
sure,
प्लेयर बैन हो
but I
गया
think
फैनी।
Peachy, we are going to see some pretty standard bans coming in. Mincy yet again.
I think that they hate Mincy. I know that the Mincy getting into the perma ban when you know that you can counter a Mincitar. You can. There's like, I do believe there are blink heroes. Okay,
मुंडी
the
हिला,
heroes that
और
can dash.
क्यों
Mincitar
क्यों
can counter
सुपर
them,
चैट
but
कर,
that's
मुंडी
like
हिलाएंगे।
hundreds of heroes you have. You have like a lot of options. And yet again, a Mincitar that is a waste ban to be honest.
Well, we will have to
चिप
see about the
चिप
waste
बोलते
ban
हैं, चिप बोलते हैं।
Peachy if
चिप बैन,
Revenge
अल्फा
of
बैन,
Others
अल्फा,
gets
व्हाट द
their
हेल
hand
ब्रो।
on that
अल्फा
Mincithar.
भी बैन हो
We
गया भाई।
did know the kind of gameplay that they have. Do you think Bombastic Side I would have an answer to that kind of gameplay? Because we know, Mincy, once he gets farmed up and he manages to land that hook with the
मिंचितार।
King's Calling, it's over for you with the Trinity build on him. So I think maybe Bombastic Side Eye does not want to deal with him since they might be looking to go in with those dash compositions like we did see the Phobias and the Link onto their side. So maybe that's why they are banning him out.
अरे
Oh,
लूंगो
yes,
सो गया क्या?
definitely.
कहाँ
The
पे खो
respect
गया
bans are
बंदा?
definitely up.
किसको
They are
बैन किया,
just
खालिद?
using those heroes. Team Bombastic Side Eye are not really don't want to give away the Khalid because
खालिद
it did not work
खालिद।
out. But again, Alpha coming into the ban section quite early. Again, I'm skeptical about that. But we'll just see how it will go. Right now, the picking phase it is up. I'm curious to know what they are
चलो
going
कोई
to
ना,
pick. And Suyu was open. Oh, I did
लड़की
forget
का
about Suyu
ख्याल पे
coming into the
खो गया
play.
हूँ। क्यों, तू
Yeah, they
मतलब
are
लड़की
going to
को
go
दीदी
ahead
बोलता है
and
फिर?
ban the Alpha
कैसे
and
खो
the
जाता है तू
Khalid. They
ख्याल
have
पे?
left the Suyu open. Maybe they are gambling for a Phobius onto their side this time. Yet
अच्छा, ये
again,
गैम्बलिंग
they
क्या
can
होता है?
go ahead and get that Aurora onto their team as well. But no, they are going to go in with the Zushing and the Edit this time around onto the side of Bombastic Side Eye. Really
बम्बास्टिक
strong,
साइड आया।
Peachy, because we did see that Zushin can be quite a menace if you do not lock her down or manage to pin her out of the map. So I'm really excited for the draft coming in from Bombastic Side Eye because they are looking quite strong this time around.
Definitely, you know that either when you know that the either is coming to the play, the mid game to the late game quite strong. She can pop those damage. She can sustain a lot of damage as well, which is a plus point
वाह
for
बेटा
them.
वाह,
But again,
75
Team Revenge
पॉइंट्स,
of Others, they
नाइस।
have gone ahead with
नॉइस
a
नॉइस बेटा, नॉइस।
Chow plus an Aurora. I'm liking the combo, but I'm hoping that the Chow would be onto the EXP because roam position. I want a very a complex kind of a tank, maybe a hard CC tank to come up, combo it out with a Aurora and a Suyu because Chow as a
हिलाने
roam,
के बाद
he's just going to pick out
छी
one
गंदा
member out of
बच्चा,
all the members, and
गंदू
he can
बच्चू,
just the follow up could the would be
दिन
the
रात
one
से
who would be
गंदा गंदा
dealing
काम करता है वो।
damage to them and picking them off. Then what?
वाह
You
नाइस
don't have
पिकिंग,
anything.
कार्मिला
So
माय
that's why
फेवरेट।
I want to see
ओ
something
भाई,
else as well.
ये
I'm
टीम तो
hoping that
बहुत
the
अच्छा
Chow
कॉम्बो
would be
बना
onto the
दिया भाई,
EXP, but again,
युक्सिन और
bombastic side eye, they
कार्मिला।
definitely up their draft. They are coming with an A game, and this would be a Carmela pick coming in. Now, what are your
चलो
thoughts,
ये भी सही
Humana?
है।
I like the Carmilla pick along with the Lantern Flare combo. I have seen quite some combo reels coming in from both these heroes. Maybe they are planning to, play
ओए
around
कुछ
those
भी सोच
disruptions for their
छी छी
team
छी, ये सब हम नहीं
composition.
करते,
You
ठीक
do
है।
have the Earth
हम बहुत
Shatterer and the
शरीफ
Primal
आदमी हैं,
Wrath on your side with
हम
the Edict
शरीफ
pick right
इनोसेंट
there.
बच्चे हैं
And
हम।
like you mentioned about,
हम
the
ये सब गंदी काज नहीं
the
करते,
Chow pick.
फालतू की चीजें।
Sorry,
ये
the
बात
Chow
बताओ,
pick. Yes, EXP lane he is quite good because he can
ये
clear
सब
those
गंदी
lanes
गंदी
and
बात
rotate,
बोलते रहते
onto the team ganks
हो,
and then
गंदे
go
बच्चे हो।
back again. He does not have to overcommit. He does not have to overstay because then he is going to
कार्मिला
be taken
वेक्सना अच्छा
out.
होता है। हाँ,
Uh,
कार्मिला वेक्सना
but
भी अच्छा होता
let's
है,
just,
ये
have a scenario where Chow
उसका
is
जिक्सिन
the
भी अच्छा
roamer
है,
at this point.
अच्छा कॉम्बो
They
होता है।
can go ahead and pick a really beefy EXP lane yet again, to have that sustain, maybe a Yu Zhong or a La. The Fovius is still open, Peachy. They could go in for the Fovius as well because with the team composition, Suyu in the jungle,
पूरा
quite
स्टंट
sustainable.
लग गया है ये।
Chow for those single pickoffs,
हाँ,
Aurora,
पूरा स्टंट ही
with
ले
those
रहा है, वही तो
frosty
देख
wind
रहा है।
and frigid glacier. I think the Fovius can be a cherry on top.
अरे देखो ना, ऊपर से ये
Oh, I'm
इदित
liking
का
that
अल्टी जब खुल
4 years
जाएगा ना, वो
option, but let's just see
क्या बोलते
because
हैं
we
उसको,
are into the
कार्मिला के
ban
अल्टी के
section
अंदर,
yet
वो बहुत
again.
अच्छा लगेगा।
The
ये एक को
Ling
डैमेज देगा
getting
तो
picked
सबको
off.
डैमेज
You
मिल
know that the
जाएगा।
Ling wall
ये इसका
is
प्लस पॉइंट रहेगा।
annoying, and
साला
when
रैंक
you
पे
pick
जब
up,
मैं
from the
खेलता
side
हूँ
of
तब
bombastic
नहीं
eyesight,
लेता
I
रोम
do
की।
notice they pick up a very
भाई ये
fighter
लोगों का
kind of
स्क्वाड रहता है
assassins,
ब्रो, हम लोग सोलो
fighter
प्लेयर है, ये तो समझ
assassins, or
ले
maybe a
पहले।
fighter jungler. So
ये
they
पहले
are
समझ
just
ले,
trying
हम
to
लोग सोलो प्लेयर है,
choke
ठीक है।
down those tanky
हम
heroes
लोगों का
like the
दुख
Ruby,
कुछ
the
अलग
Alice.
रहता है,
So
ठीक है
that
ना।
it won't be a problem for them. But now again, team of Revenge of Others, one last ban,
ये लोग
maybe a
एक साथ
marksman coming
खेलते हैं,
into the
ठीक है,
play, but a
5 वर्सेस 5
Julian.
to do a है ब्रो। अरे
This is
हर टाइम
very
नहीं रहता है
odd.
ना वो लोग। वो लोग भी जॉब करते हैं, कभी
Can
कभी
be
आता है,
odd, or
कभी
I
कभी
am
नहीं चलता
guessing
है।
they are having a respect
जब
ban
छुट्टी
or
लेता है
trying to
तब
choke
भी
out the
तब
jungler
खेलता है।
because they have
मेरे से
already
मेरे साथ
taken
ज्यादा से
out
ज्यादा
three
सुदीप को ही
jungler
खेलता है,
options
ठीक
for
है।
the side of
और
bombastic
वो
side
जो
eye
आज
that
जो
could have,
देखा,
worked
जो बंदा
well
वो
with the
उसका क्या
team
बोलते हैं, उसको
composition
जॉब
that they
रहता है,
have as
वो
of
कभी
now.
कभी आता है, कभी
The
कभी नहीं
Nolan
आता है।
is still open onto the table. It
वो
could
जॉब
be a
से
good
आता
pick,
है
but
रात 12
against
बजे,
Suyu, I'm not really
11 बजे,
sure.
तो आने के बाद नहीं
Maybe they
खेलता है, सो
can go
जाता है
in for
थोड़ा।
a spider jungle at this point, Peachy. You still have the Martyrs, you
सुंदर
still
नहीं
have the
है
Bane,
ब्रो,
like we
मेरे
were
को पता
discussing
है।
about
मेरे
earlier this game.
मेरे
What do
को
you
रॉ
think? Do they
एजेंसी ने
go for
खबर दिया
a
है।
Nolan pick? The Hayabusa is still open. And yeah, I
सोलो
think
नहीं
they're going
खेलता
to
है,
go in with the Hayabusa.
टू बी
Okay,
डुओ
looks like
खेलता है
the
कभी कभी।
Hayabusa have
ये मेरे को
shrunken
पता
down.
चल
Oh,
गया अभी।
wait, he's back.
वो कह रहा
Anyways,
सुदीप ऑलवेज
Hayabusa
होता
coming
है
into the
डुओ
play.
पार्टनर।
I
हाँ
did
वो
forget
तो
about
है, सुदीप ऑलवेज
Hayabusa.
रहता है मेरे साथ।
I was just scrolling through
सुदीप तो ऑलवेज रहता है मेरे साथ।
the assassin heroes, and it just
ये
left
तो
my
मैं बोल ही
mind.
रहा हूँ ना,
Now,
सुदीप तो मेरे साथ
Hayabusa
ऑलवेज रहता है,
truly
बट वो नहीं
a
रहता है,
good
जो
pick
बंदा आया
on
था
the side
वो
of
नहीं रहता
bombastic
है मेरे
side.
साथ
This
हर
is
टाइम।
looking good for them. Hayabusa can go and try to bait out the pride of ice from Aurora, and then just come back, and the team could just do the other things. Now again, that Beatrix, very strong picks
ये
coming in
गेम
from
गेला
Revenge
को
of
कभी
Others. Along with the
ये
Beatrix,
तुम
I'm looking at a
शिवानी को बोलो एंजेला
Franco.
खेलने के लिए, तो हो जाएगा ना।
Franco is always a
शिवानी को
50-50
बोलो
pick for me, Peachy, because it's
कि
quite
एंजेला खेलो बोलेंगे।
interesting since, if you're not able to land those hooks, you have to retreat back for a while.
ऐसे तो हो
You
जाएगा
do
ना।
have the bloody hunt, but
तुम
once
खेलते
you're
हो
over,
हायाबुसा।
you do have
ओ
to
भाई साहब,
retreat
ये
back.
लोग
You
देखो
can't
अच्छा
stay
कॉम्बो
as a
बनाया, देखा।
solid front
लो
liner for your
हायाबुसा,
team.
हायाबुसा लिया है
I think Revenge of
बॉम्बास्टिक आइस पे,
Others is
देखो।
heavily going to rely on the
वो कर
Chow
देगा,
and the
वो कर
Suyu
देगा,
to
ऐसे कर
be,
देगा, घुस
those
जाएगा हायाबुसा और
damage
इडिट
dishers
मिलके
as
बस
well as
वेट
the
देखो।
damage soakers. And they are also going to heavily rely on those frosty
ये
winds and
इजी जीत
frigid
जाएगा भाई,
glaciers
मेरे को
from
लग रहा है।
Aurora right here. We will have to see
एक
if
एंजेला
Franco
मिल
manages to
जाए,
land his hooks,
तब
at least
डुओ भी
80% of the
खेलेंगे।
time.
अच्छा अच्छा है,
Very strong draft
सही
for
है,
Revenge of Others. But we cannot say less about Bombastic Side. They
सही है।
do have, cause of blood onto their side. And we do know if Carmilla manages to link at least three of the members onto the side of Revenge of Others with Quad Shadow, the Tone Apart Memory, and the Lantern Flares. Very dangerous
ये भी सही
combination
है।
coming.
Oh, definitely. Both the teams draft A plus, and there we go. We are into the land of dawn, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the second match. This is a match point for Team Revenge of Others. Oh, wait a minute. They are going in strong onto that Brody, onto the top lane.
They are going headstrong. I mean, they are looking to choke him down early on from the game so that they
क्या
can,
खत्म हो देखिए
rotate
चलो सही है
back onto the turtle
देखते हैं, चलो
objective. I really like this idea coming in from Revenge of Others. They are yet again playing around, the marksman, and we do know how important it is to have the Beatrix farm. Meanwhile, Suyu looking to go ahead and gank maybe the EXP laner, because we do know that before the turtle spawns, it's really important for your team to get onto that level 4 position, both the mid laner and the jungler. But they have a plus point. Suyu does not require to be level 4. But wait a minute. Look at the skirmish in the EXP lane pitch.
Oh, Chao looking for something, was not able to do so. But again,
एक्सपीरियंस
when
खेल
you
रहा है
have
ये
like a
तो
1v1 situation with the
ये
Chao,
बंदा
it is the Chao winning up that 1v1 against a Edith. Now, both the teams, they are just farming up, quite impressive when you're into the early game. They are not
नाइस
going in
चलो सही है
aggressive, they are just waiting it out. The total will be up soon.
It will be, and
बॉम्बास्टिक
they are
गाइस मेरा
camping,
मेरे
waiting
हिसाब
for
से
someone to show
ये
up
वाला
so they
राउंड
can
तो
get caught in
बॉम्बास्टिक
a
गाइस
really bad position.
जीतने का चांसेस ज्यादा लग रहा है मेरे को
Oh, there
देखते
we
हैं क्या
go.
होता है
Super Cactus will be the first blood right there into the hands of
व्हाट
Suyu. The flicker coming in from a
जी जी
Beasteezy. He will be safe for
जी
now.
जी ये
Now,
तो
the
गया
Carmilla wasn't able to protect her
नाइस भाई
mage.
नाइस मेज ओपी खेला इस
Super
जगह तो
Cactus has to play
स्टैंड किया
very
था
safe
पूरा
right now. There is this
छुप के
Franco
स्टैंड
still
किया
zoning out. This is definitely a free total for the side of Team Revenge of Others.
I do agree, and they did manage to get that. But look at the knockup.
Oh, Oh, but wait a minute. Chao trying to get the way of dragon he will be popping that way of dragon, but the bloody hunt coming in onto that
ओ भाई साहब
Edith
अरोड़ा
won't be
अरोड़ा
doing
ओपी दे
much,
रहा है
but the
भाई
Edith is just there dealing damage with the but that
अरोड़ा अरोड़ा प्लस पॉइंट व्हाट द
Van
नाइस
Skibidi taken down by
यू
the
ओपी
turret.
ब्रदर
Quite unfortunate.
Yeah, quite an overextension. I mean, he did manage to get the kill
नाइस
onto the member of Team Bombastic side, but unfortunately giving the shutdown to Zhu Xing right there. Also, I'll have to point out that Zhu Xing was quite going inside the bush blindly. I mean, she was ahead of Carmilla, should have been more careful about the position, but no, they will be
Oh,
retreating back from.
Oh, she will be retreating back, but look at that. Zushin was not able to pop that Pride of Ice. What a close call for Aurora right there. So this means that team Revenge of Others have a chance to do it out. And yet again, Baki Mud wins that 1v1 situation against a Brody. Which is really, really good. And knowing that the Beatrix is getting scarier minute by minute.
नाइस
Gee,
गेम
I think I just not laughed watching Brody getting hooked like that. But look at the skirmish happening in the bot lane.
Oh, the
बॉटम लेन
skirmish
पे
is
क्या
on. The
हो रहा है
frigid
यार
glacier being popped up onto that Edith.
वाह नाइस
Edith coming up
ओ
with the
भाई ओ
primal
भाई ओ भाई
form.
ओ
Not
भाई
much going on.
ओपी
She's
ओपी
just
ओपी
trying to sustain those
सही
damage
टाइम पे
coming
घुस जा
in.
रहा है ये
Now, this is
अरोड़ा
like the third
बंदा
time I'm looking at Edith surviving.
मजा आ रहा
This
है भाई
won't be the case for when it lands to the mid
मैंने
game or
सोचा
to the
बॉम्बास्टिक
late
आइस
game.
ने की बहुत वो
Oh, but wait a
Mm,
minute.
बट
Wow,
तो
mid
she
चले
was
game.
चले
Sorry, mid lane. Mid lane, there's something going on. Look at that. But Bakimad yet again winning against a Brody. Why is the Brody not playing it safe? Oh, wait a
I
minute.
mean,
Double kill picked up by Bakimad. There we go. The team fight is on, and the Suyu was able to pick up the Zushin as well. A double kill picked up. Hayabusa was taken off. Another kill, maybe. There is the Chow and the Aurora still trying to do damage, but the primal form and the frigid glacier was enough to take down that Edith.
Abyss, TZ, Peachy, taunt recalling onto that Edith right there. The freestyle coming in was quite a spectacle to see. But we will have to look at those hooks, Peachy. I'm speechless.
Definitely, but yet again, there we go. Another kill secured into the hands of team Revenge of Others. This is quite looking strong and may a one-sided game into the early.
It is looking one-sided. I mean, like I said, a 50-50 again. The G could no being used, but it got cancelled for some reason. Look at the
Oh,
hook.
the iron hook connecting on to that Edith. Edith will be taken down with the help of Bloody Hunt. What a hook coming in from Super IM. Quite unexpected. You know, even Edith was not expecting that hook coming in. With that, the team Revenge of Others, they move forward towards the purple buff of the Hayabusa. Hayabusa in jeopardy right now. He moves back. You know, he is low for now.
I mean, look at Ito. He is not scared at this point. He has his eyes pride of ice, and he has confidence on his team. Oh,
Oh, another skirmish coming in. The Earthquake Shatter doing its job, but yet again, Bakimot wins against a Brody. 23 being taken down, and Bakugo gets that kill. Another Iron Hook connecting, and it will be into the hands of Ito, taking down with the hailstorms. And oh, wait a minute, there more skirmish coming in, but the minions will be taken off.
Super, I am doing a phenomenal job with his iron hooks. I have seen. I think this is the first time I've seen him miss a hook onto bombastic side. They're just tossing them into their tower, Peachy, but it's not enough.
Definitely not enough, but looks like Suyu looking for more blood. He will be there. They were picked up by the lantern flare, not much there. But yet again, they will be getting that second tier turret, so which is very good when I'm talking about. But again, Ito trying to get into the position. She is, the Aurora is still dealing the damage onto that minions.
Man, oh man. I mean, I'm going to go back on my point where I said the Franco is going to be a 50-50, and he is onto the better side of that 50-50 right now. The knockup coming in, but unfortunate.
Oh, definitely. Look at the skirmish going on near that purple buff of Hayabusa. There's a Crimson Beacon coming into the play, dealing its damage. But yet again, Tsuyu, Super Van Skippity gets that kill. Teams are still skirmish around, but unfortunately, a Carmela will be taken down as well.
And
Oh, but
oh, Skibidi doing Skibidi plays.
that is true. That was overextension, to be honest.
But the confidence is showing right now, Peachy. I mean, look at the goal difference. It's 10K. What are you going to do? Team Revenge of Others quiet farmed up. Even Baki Mard at this point, one snipe shot, 80% of your HP is going to go. Just easy, being a menace to bombastic side eye right there.
No, that is the job of a best easy to do it. There we go. The iron hook does not connect this time, but the Suyu dealing damage, the Niburu dealing damage, but not much. There we go. The Tranko trying to go in, but it would be the Frigid Glacier connecting on to three people right there, and double kill picked. Oh, not a double kill, but a triple kill picked up by Beatrix. That was just a wipeout. The Hayabusa was too lucky, to be honest.
Hayabusa was too lucky yet again. Another um, risky pick coming in from the side of team bombastic side. I right here, Peachy, because against a fighter jungler, I would never recommend you to go for an assassin, jungler for your side, because unless he manages to get the early snowball, which it's the semi-finals, Peachy. Let's be honest, the other team, quiet or deserving to be in the semi-final as well, and there is a reason that they are in the semi-finals. So trying to look, down onto the other side, thinking, okay, they'll let you have an easy time onto the jungle. It is never the case. Almost 80% of the time that I have seen an assassin jungle being picked by a team, they are getting shut down right in their jungle with an answer, with a fighter pick coming in. But Peachy, I think they should have gone for a fighter jungle as well this time.
I do agree with you, Yumena. As we know that this is an assassin meta, that means that the fighters are getting prioritized. Fighters are the one giving the short calls for the game. You have seen how the Khalid was the one trying to, through the last game, the Fovius was the one trying to go in. But unfortunately, the damage was a lot from the side of Team Revenge of Others. Even right now, Chow is the one trying to go in, trying to get that way of dragon, doing so much so that the team would be getting a pick off right there, and they were quite successful in it.
Oh, the quad shadow being used to clear out that minion's good decision. Why Red? Because at this point he's 0 to 0. He does need that gold, coming in for him. Because if they are looking for that itemization spike, they should be playing a little bit passive. But my only problem is the Franco is not going to let them play passive. Landing those iron hooks, he has been doing a great job. But what is Red thinking?
Oh, another man down. This will be the Hayabusa being picked off. And looking at the itemization, the gold is there. Right now, Hayabusa at a 4.7k gold. Oh, but wait a minute, the skirmish is on the top lane. Look at that. Zushin was able to pick off with the iron hook, but not enough. Will be taken down. The side of team, the revenge of others are still low. They are still trying to deal damage, and yet again, the wipeout is definitely there.
I mean, I don't really understand the Sky Piercer coming in from Zushi. But wait a minute,
Oh, no way. Bakimud was able to take down the Hayabusa right there. The crystal looking very low right now. 70% of the HP already blown off. This is not a good thing for the side of team. Bombastic side. And, coming back to my point, Hayabusa is underfarmed, way underfarmed, and even Chow is underfarmed. He is at a level at a Chow, even though Chow is not dealing a lot of damage. He's just there into the team fight, but again, mid lane both the teams are skirmish. They are just trying to deal damage to each other. Oh, look at the Chow going in. Bakimut get again picks a kill onto the body. They go in. The inhibitor is definitely into their hands. A triple kill being picked up by Suyu. That was a maniac, but that Beatrix stealing up that maniac. There we go. You 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 always have that one kind of teammate in your team, and there we saw Bakimot doing it, and with that, the crystal will be taken down.
Peachy, the fall coming in for the side of Team Bombastic side, I would not say alone was the Hayabusa pick. They lagged the CC quiet a lot onto their side. Yet again, like I mentioned, onto the last match when we were, analyzing the end game, I did mention a point where Team Revenge of Others heavily playing on that CC potential, and they did that yet again. And I think I'll have to give it to Aurora right here. She was providing, those setups for her team. Like I mentioned, they are heavily relying on this Soyu and Aurora combination coming in. Team Bombastic side, a good draft. Maybe a Super Cactus should not have gone in with that Sky Piazza because she was not able to manage to get any kind of kills. Second item that too Brody was getting shut down as well, so they couldn't have an answer for the team. Gave Baki Mud quite the space to farm up. Look at his itemizations. He's 17, 1, 10.
That
The
is true.
most
And
farmed right now.
And look at the goal difference between both of the marksmen. Beatrix at a gold with 10,000 and Brody with 4,600. Not a good matchup. Brody was playing it too aggressive. He was thinking that he could get the Beatrix, not being able to do so. But Bakimat, his items are almost up.
Almost up, Peachy. I quite agree. And this is the kind of advantage that you have on a fighter jungle. Like you can get on those early fights. They did not let Hayabusa yet again farm in this match. And unfortunately, I bombastic side, I will have to step down the ladder, Peachy.
Definitely, it looks like it was a clean sweep and revenge of others picking up that win. What a game coming in. Numi, were you enjoying this match? Okay, well, looks like she will be back soon, but let's
I
just
think she's in
talk
shock,
about
Peachy.
definitely
The
in the show.
one-sided match, the one-sided early game match that came in from the side of Team Revenge of Others. Even I was shocked. What is happening? They were shutting people down, left and right. The first mistake that happened from Bombastic side, Zushing walked in head first into the Aurora's camp. She should have let Carmilla
Uh,
go in, and right on from there they started to snowball, the early game gold for their team. Even small mistakes can make a huge difference, Peachy. I think I don't have to say much about that anymore.
That is true. That is true. But again, that Hayabusa getting ganked minute by minute, not being able to breathe as well. Revenge of Others, quite an interesting name, and they're just playing by their name. So this is how that they are playing it out, quite aggressive, so that they won't be losing out that onto that gold. Romana, I did notice into the last game, they were, the early game was quite into the hands of Team Bombastic Side Eye. Yet again, they were just trying to take a advantage. They are just trying to farm it out, which really played into the hands of Revenge of Others. The late game, which is a very crucial time of the game, you know that you have to dominate it. You know you don't have to get a wipeout. You have to play it safe. That is what they were lacking.
I do agree. And they were not able to manage the goal gap as well since they were getting, pushed down onto their towers so much. I think the Franco also did a really great job with those iron hooks. I think we'll have to give it to Abyss TZ here as well because we were skeptical with the Chow pick, but I think he did an amazing job with those, G Kundos and those knockups that he was landing on time perfectly. Good gameplay coming in from both the side, and congratulations for team Revenge of Others here, Pichi.
Oh, definitely. What a game coming in. And this was it for the semi-finals number one. And we will be back again with game number two, which would be again a semi-finals in a after a short break. So don't go anywhere. Bring in your dinners, bring in your water bottles because this game was definitely interesting. And do share, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to download Mobile Legends 5v5. It is available onto the Play Store.
Hi guys, I'm so excited to tell you that I just received my cosplay outfit. I am so excited for the Naughty's Cup. Also, just to let you know that the prize money for Mobile Legends cosplay event is 25,000.
What? 25,000?
Yeah.
Like for real, 25,000?
Yeah.
Guys, I got Rumi's outfit, so now the 25,000 is mine.
Guys, I'm running away. I got my stuff. And don't forget that the Naughty's Cup land prize is $3,000. See you guys. I'm in danger. Okay.
What about 2 lakh plus diamonds?
Yeah, the 2 lakh plus diamonds also.
Hey there, legends! The Nordic Cup is coming up, and I've got something special planned just for you. Curious about what I'll be wearing? I'm not giving it away just yet, but I might drop in a little hint if you're paying attention. And if you really want to know, follow me on Instagram for the inside scoop. But be ready, because I don't make it easy. Follow now and get ready for the ultimate reveal at the Northeast Cup. See you there!
prevail card. A thought to miss you, another to hate. Umbrella, show us what you've got. The umbrella is yang, the human is yin. Akugyo Taisan. Curse simply means restriction. It seems that very few people know about Omyobi. Time to fly! Chokyo Mokyo!
Don't you guys excited for the cosplay? Hello everyone, I'm bringing you guys an exciting news. The Notice Scarf is coming to Guwahati, Assam, featuring a huge prize pool of $3,000 and more than 2 lakhs diamonds. And also, we're hosting an incredible cosplay event. Don't you guys excited? That's not all. We're doing an epic skin giveaway daily on our stream. Just comment down to your ID and the team you're supporting, so that the caster or the host will select you randomly. So stay till the end and win big. See ya!
Bro, chill, bro.
Daddy, chill.
Do you want to get a free epic skin? Yeah, Battle Knight Esport is doing a free epic skin giveaway today, tomorrow, every day, in every live stream of this tournament. Free epic skin, bro. Free epic skin. Free epic skin.
Free epic skin? Free epic skin? Free epic skin? Give it to me now.
Hey, bro.
Give me the
Please,
free epic
please,
skin, bro.
Please don't kill me, man. I'm just a messenger, bro. Please don't kill me. I have a wife.
Give me the
I have
skin, bro.
kids. Please.
Give me the
Please
skin,
don't
bro.
kill me, bro. I'm just a messenger, man. Let me tell you how you can join the giveaway. Let me tell you
What?
how you can join the giveaway.
Okay.
Just stick around till the end of the live stream, and
Okay.
the host and the casters they will select you, man.
I'm gonna go watch the live stream.
Just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting, and they will select you. Please don't kill me, man. Please.
If I don't get the skin,
Yeah, if you want to win the epic skin, just stick around till the end of the live stream and just comment down your UID and the team you are supporting. That's all, man. That's all. That's all. Good luck, guys.
to Northeast Cup, and this is going to be the last semi-finals of tonight for the state of Tripura, and I am so very excited to be your host for this game because previous game we just had really good teams going up against each other, but still we saw quite one-sided games on our hands. So I'm excited to see how these two teams will be faring off against this last series of semifinals. And I'm your host Ray. Joining me is two brilliant and beautiful casters, Ball Dudu and Sarah on the casters deck. So the teams are sorry, I forgot to mention the teams are Omen, Whispered Legends, and Vengeance Arc. So Sarah and Baldidu, sorry, first to Sarah, are you looking forward to what are you looking forward to like in this game?
Honestly, as a caster, I cannot be siding with any team, but I would say that I am looking forward to see Vengeance Arc play because I am aware of who some of the players are. Wink, wink, right there. But then again, the team Omid has also performed extremely well in the previous games that we have seen today. So this match is going to be one of the most exciting games tonight.
Yes, it is going to be
And
exciting because this is the last semi-final series. So with that, Baldidu, I think both of the teams are quite you know uh, experienced with the meta. So do you think we'll see something new, or we are just going to see the regular meta plays as well?
well, I think one thing that they set apart themselves from the rest is I don't think the draft is going to be something new to watch. We're going to have very straightforward picks, but what we're going to see is in the intensity of how well they coordinate in team fights because these are the semi-finalists and they're the best from their state so far. So they're going to be a class apart from the rest, and that's why we're in NEC.
Yes, absolutely. And without any further delays, I'll be just dropping you guys to the draft phase, and you guys can take it up.
Definitely right there, Ray. And with that, we will be stepping right onto this beautiful draft phase interface right before us. And Team Omen Legends will be on the blue side alongside Vengeance Arc on the red side. So both of these teams would be banning out the standard bans as possible. We could be seeing a Jukshin ban, an Edith ban, or even the Phobius ban coming in from the side of Omen Whispered Legends as we are waiting for the first ban to be completed. And then again, Team Vengeance Arc has some very interesting players. So, Team Omen, as long as they have done their homework, they should be banning out on those assassins. The Fanny, the Ling, they should be banned out by them because Team Vengeance Arc does have those pocket pick players.
And you're right on that, Sarah, because both sides have to really pay attention to what they take out. Right now, they've taken out the Ruby. Omen has locked, removed. We're not going to be seeing the I'm offended in this game. And it is not a bad ban. She is such a versatile hero. You could take her into the roam. She could go into the EXP. And sometimes you can just take her into the gold and build damage. Meanwhile, the opposite side, Vengeance Arc has taken out the chip. So we're not going to be seeing the shortcuts today. So on the other end, we might be seeing maybe like you said a Zuzhan ban. They could be the Gatot Kutch too. And I'm not sure if Hylos will be taken out because he's not that viable anymore. But there are a lot of options like the Khalid.
Definitely.